All right, this is TallJK26 reviewing parks for its latest mini contest. 36 Mini Junior Coaster Contest 2. First up for round 1, we have 94 Supreme Posse and Timmy Tuner. Very detailed. I really like the header car being a dragon head. It's a very nice touch. I think the rock work looked really nice. I know that these components and scenery items can get very repetitive looking, but I think these are well executed for sure. This is fun. I love this. His cute use of peep scenes. I thought about doing that on my entry, but just didn't pull through with it. But this is nice to see. And this too, like this is really nice use of space here. How it goes under the coaster, and it just looks like it just meshes so well. Do also like these stairs using the wooden coaster track. It's nicely hidden too if there's any glitching. Really like these umbrellas. I really like the supports. It almost looks like you guys have a track there. It looks like it's feeding the waterworks. That's really neat. Yeah, water pipe, okay. Yeah, I really like these. Definitely need to copy that. Probably go over the water. It's really nicely done. So it looks like this support piece. Also, more water spouts. That's that water piping. That looks really neat. It's really fun use to it. Just kind of a cutaway. Details are really nice. Love this sculpture from the ride. Great job, guys. Always like to get this at year 33. That's in fact like how many game years. That's awesome, guys. Great work. All right. All right. Next up, we got Black Sheep. Whole pork an hour. Oh, okay. Those an hour, okay. Like the color. Speed it up a little bit here. Get the coaster come out. There we go. Card 13. On long train. I'm a really big fan of these junior coasters when the spirals that they can do. It's nice coming back here, going to another. I would say I would love to see like some more curved fences here. So it's a little bit more natural, a flowing pattern, but understandably, if you only did this in an hour, time probably for that. And just like nitpick would be like how many varieties of different shrubs and trees, bushes you've used. Tried myself to limit mine as well to like 3, maybe 4. But I do love these bushes around these little ponds here. I think that's really well done. Makes sense. Emu makes sense now. Okay. And then even like, like I get it, like that you want to fill this area, but I would keep it a little bit more sparse maybe, or like the backdrop here is really nice. Like it just looks a little bit repetitive when you use the same object there, but I do really like the back. Does have a nice flow to that coaster. Alright, next an error, released in 2023, the LEGO Created Space roller coaster. Part number 31142 was a fun retro futuristic addition to the product range. Driven by the resurgent popularity of LEGO City's theme and also the considerably successful LEGO Creator NASA range. Designed as a 3-in-1 build that can also be converted into a drop tower and spinning rocket ride. It's presented here in its main coaster format. In addition to this, the ride also sits on base inspired by some retro base plates. Moon Crater baseplate, part number 3947, produced between 1978 and 1988. The iconic LEGO Blacktron landing pad and runway, part number 6710 from 1991. Okay. In air. Ooh, I love this. Looks really nice. Yeah, it's very, it reminds me of LEGO that I do love also. This texture you did. In air. Oh Always bringing the details. What item is this? Oh. Oh, I like that. It's a sushi roll. Oh, it says candy. I think it's a sushi roll. It looks like one to me, at least. Maybe I gotta paint it differently. It always looks like a sushi roll to me. It's cut. It's not cut, but I like that texture a lot. Gives really good Lego vibes. I know the first time I viewed this park, I think it was a couple days ago. I looked at the part number, and I think you did an excellent job in error as far as like the layout. Like the coaster cars, everything. I don't know if you were planning this for a while, or if this is just some inspiration. Yeah, this is neat. We might have to ask you what these unique pathway items, what they're. Maybe I didn't notice that in the kit that you base this off of. I'm curious what these represent. Yeah, I always get inspiration here from watching your builds in there, like using the golf course, mini golf course, and just unique items that I want to think about using for my supports. Yeah, the booth. Mini rockets, really neat. Mini rocket's nice too. It's nice. The items that we have available, I think we did a great job. This is a standard item, right? This looks like you made it, but I think it's just a color. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm a fan of Legos for sure, so I might rate this higher than some others, but right, next up is Lurker Space. Oh, look at that, Space themes back to back. Space Center 7 offers a chance to experience the excitement of the space race with replica rover demonstrations, displays showing rocket construction, replica launch pads, and Moonshot, a family-launched coaster. Oh, I like the music. Gets me in that space vibe and atmosphere. Also do love your use of the cars. The first one was the rocket, and the next were the looping coaster, maybe? Oh, no, they're log. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Man, I should have done that for Mitri. Oh well. But this is really cool. This is a great use of the scenery item. These, did you make these, or they part of the game? Oh, the whole thing is one thing. Oh. I did not. It's a great use, Lurker, of that senior item. It blends in very well with your layout. So it launches out of a tube, which is awesome. Do more than one? Look like it. What if I just pause too long? Just 1 second, okay. Great interaction with the building too, coming out of there. That looks awesome right here. This really reminds me of like a Hollywood backyard Hollywood, or behind the scenes, I should say, Hollywood set. This train section is a really nice touch as well. You can really feel that there's more park here that we expand off of this little cutaway. It's always nice to see that. I think I did like a partial review of this. Yeah, you have the different astronauts. Neil Armstrong. I think that's all Buzz. Yeah, excellent use of like the scenery objects. I think you did a great job there. All right. We got Mr. Ande 23. Hi everyone, nestled in between the pagodas is the Red Dragon, a family coaster that is inspired by Chinese legends. Coaster in the queue line traveled through picturesque terrain, so much so that our Chinese tourists can't stop taking pictures of it. Enjoy the ride and afterwards stop by the dim sum restaurant for some traditional Chinese dishes. Ooh. Wait a minute. This is some crazy funky track going. I don't know what to think about this. Like, I like, almost looks like you create like a yin and a yang type of structure out of the track. Even like the plot itself, right? You kind of get that yin and yang. Like this crazy path, I think some call this. What's the game called this? Pathing. Oh, it does call it crazy path. I thought for some reason it called it like tiles or something, but it has, yeah, like that effect. Works really well. Kind of like a painting. These are painting. Oh, that's okay. That's really neat. Now I'm curious what these other items are. I love this little rock. What is this? Trying to mess up your map. Oh. Okay, give grasp. What was the other item? What do you use for the supports? A wall drab piece. That's cool. Yeah, but I'm curious though, like the supports here. How did you? Because that's the supports for what, like the looping track, I think. Single rail maybe. Because these, I believe, the juniors. Small. Yeah, they're a lot thinner, like this gray one here. I'm wondering, how did you merge those two together? Some kind of overlay. Bamboo looks great. Like this is great, like dense bamboo, because I see that all the time. People have those in their yards, just overgrown. So this looks great. Pagodas look really nice. Oh, huge signs. Nice. This too. I remember doing a cutaway of this in the first time here. These people. It must be all staged, but it looks great. And this Chinese dragon. I guess it's not a ride then. Does it just go indefinitely? We'll mess it up, but I wonder how he did that. I mean, it looks like two tracks synchronized, but one being a bicycle and the top being just a coaster. But I love this building though. Excellent work, man. Good use of the pandas too. I mean, kind of hard sometimes to fit those type of items in. That makes sense. Yeah, that's really cool. So, what are these like pumps? Okay. Oh, I see now. Okay, you do a rooftop piece and then some text. That's really neat. I have to work on that myself. Yeah, but when I did a cutaway of this building, it was just level of detail. Really nice. Not hollow at all. Got like an outdoor seating out there. Some outdoor. Even around, like this is really, really nice. Alright, alright. Okay, I'm gonna say that Skog is how you say this next person's. Oh, three trains. How long? Okay. Was propelled there. I should have read. Is there a story? Three trains of 12 cars. Holy. No story. Okay. So it reminds me of like a safari, prehistoric safari. He fell from his post here. I've got flamingos, dinosaurs. What's this called? Deep into the jungle. definitely getting like a prehistoric. It does give that off with like the trees and animatronics. I don't know what to think about like slow meandering around. I get that it's like a safari. Because we're coming out of the ground, so where do they come into the park? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, I do kind of like how it goes in and out of this little section, but I didn't notice it right away. Oh, I see. Okay, it's kind of covered. I almost would say like keep like if you can keep that uncovered, it's a nice little one of the views, I guess, like a point that I want to show. Oh, there's the entrance. Okay. Okay. I do like the idea. Like that's nice. I like this. Rocking back and forth with the water. All right. Okay. Next we have ta-da. At least that's how I think it's. His username is. Mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. This one is a tribute to the children's book The Gruffalo. Oh yeah, okay. By Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the book, it's a book about the power of cunning and wise storytelling. The guests will follow the mouse through the forest path, visiting a few scenes freely based on the book, where they can also find Gruffalo's favorite foods. Once the guests get to the end of the path, you'll get a chance to ride Gruffalo's favorite roller coaster and see the final scene. When you open the park, please don't go straight to find the roller coaster. Instead, follow the guest path through the different scenes. When you're done watching one scene, press Enter to rotate the screen to find the next one. Okay. Appreciate that. Guide is here for your park. Okay. So they start here. Here's the mouse. The fox. They walk this way. Roasted fox. I like the color of the water here. Just to make sure. Going down in there. What does these two do? Oh, nice music. Owl ice cream. I do kind of like slime green mixed in with these other more like faded greens. It's cute. The snake. His eyes look so. I mean, it looks like eyes. I don't know if it's just layers or. Okay, yeah, the snake's going after the mouse. That's cool. There's the mouse, and it's coming after it. kind of lost the path here. Ta-da. I'm gonna say wrapped around here. Here we go. That's cool. Looks like a tiger chasing a mouse, or a cat and mouse type of thing here, but love the sign, the big G. Go, go, Gruffalo. Little log trains, very cute. Oh, you have 3 trains going. This is like, is this the 3rd entry or the 2nd that I saw multiple trains? 7. 3 cars of 7. It's interesting for such a small ride. You have 3 trains. Your throughput must be insane. Yeah, you could do over 1700 per hour. Great queue time, 3 minutes. I mean, and the graph looks great. It's really cool. I'm sure this took a long time to build this up. Also, I'm really liking the supports, like these custom supports. They're really unique. When I first passed through this, I did notice this is like a book, right? And it's coming to life, which I love. Although this is coming out of the pages. The only critique with that book is like, I wish it was more like less square, I guess, right, on these outside edges. If you didn't have time, then probably, maybe you put a lot of detail in these, so maybe you didn't have time to do that, but if you had some diagonal, like, track or scenery, flat scenery walls that you could put on the outside here, that would have gave it even more of a lift of like a book, right? But excellent work. Ta-da. Wait a second, I saw something jump out of there. Is there a... thought I saw like a fish or something that's supposed to be a fish, maybe? Oh, yes, yes, there we go. Fishy fish. I just want to watch it go one time. There it goes. Okay, that's cool. That's a neat touch. Very neat touch. Oh, well, that's a bird. Bird going back and forth there. Where'd you go? Could have sworn it went into the trees, but maybe it just went straight down. I have to pause it when I see it here. Those are some nice touches. I love when, yeah, there's a bird. Birdie, birdie, birdie. That's awesome. Okay, now I lost it. There it is. What did he use? Oh, bicycle. That's so cool. There's another one. There it is. Yep. That's really neat. I like that a lot. Alright, dude. Oh, man. Chihuahua? Oh, man, I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. Look me in the eyes and then trust in me. Trust in me. Go to me high and trust in trust in me. I know what you're hinting to. Ooh. Bridges. I love these. I'll say I gave this one a gander as well before this live this recorded session. Love the waterfalls as well, by the way. The rock work looks great as far as the use, because I know personally it's hard for me to use this like rock and make it look good, but this looks great, especially with the water. The color of the water too. I love this color. I'm gonna have to look at what palette I used here. What? It's just natural, really? Oh, what I do? Oh no. Oh crap. Oh crap. Let's try it all over again. Alright, don't touch anything. But yeah, for some reason that water looks different than the regular one. Maybe it's because you have rock textures underneath it. Maybe that's what's giving it that extra. And I know that, I think I've heard some on Discord don't really like these trees, but I think they work. I think they really work with this like Amazonian, I mean obviously it's a Jungle Book, right? Trust in me. I remember growing up with that. So yeah, okay, well, geez, that's it. That is a big, long coaster. Oh, you have two trains, 17 cars? 2,400, over 2,400 people you've put into that thing. And it's, I mean, it's loaded too. Is it like a wait time? You have to wait for the load? No. I guess you do have a lot of guests in the park. What's this called then? This must be the car. Yep. Oh man, I haven't seen the live version of it. I believe was Angela Jolie, but I remember the Disney growing up with that. So, do you have Baloo somewhere in here, or where's Mowgli at? Holy God! Who's this? What's it? Oh, Shere Khan. Yeah, Shere Khan. Fire and a stick. Do you have Baloo? Says. Oh yeah, I know who this is. Yeah, King Louie. Yeah, would be like you. Oh, oh, looks like an alligator. Just an alligator. Yeah, I don't know. I personally like this. Oh, this is nice too. Yeah, I kind of like the way you did this with like kind of like the steep cliffs, especially for a mini entry. I like it. I think if I want to critique or be like a nitpicky here, I think like just like maybe making this a little bit hidden here. Um, and this I don't. This is just me. Like you could somehow cover this up so people can't see. Like that's where people enter. It'd be a little hard because you're on the edge. Yeah, I don't know if you could do it, but you probably already tried. That way it's kind of like that. Let's see that. But it's kind of hard to do that when the edge of the park is. This view's fun. Like all the views, I think, but for one. So, two. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm really a fan of this one. All right, nice work. All right, round one is done. 2. Next sweet potato. This tiny park is inspired by Ludibrium from Maple Story, a bright, blocky, toy-themed world built between giant clock towers, colorful gears, toy blocks, and factory bits set the stage as Junior Chrono, a small but lively junior coaster, winds through the area. It is light, playful, and full of energy. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. The music definitely gives me that Toy Town. These multiple large hums are like playful. Sure. Russia. Ocean show. Taxi, if anybody needs a taxi. I mean, it looks like, yeah, year 1, right? So you worked on this for like, what, around an hour? Why is that so tall? A screw. Okay. Like when you're zoomed in here, you don't think that's that tall until like you just can't. And you know, I can't resist. I gotta pop some of this. Okay. So everybody has red shirts and blue balloons. So do you have a t-shirt stand? And okay, there's a balloon stall. No path from its exit. That's alright. I'm sure this drop out, right? I can't find interest in a beauty salon. No worries. This is interesting, using this scenery item. Solar panels? I don't know if I've ever used this one or seen it. Yeah, solar panels. I like the animation. I'm gonna have to like figure out what to use that on. Yeah, very colorful and playful. I'm definitely reminds me of like a toy type scene or a toy town. A lot of guests though. That's the only thing I want to nitpick right there. A lot of guests. I would be more of a fan if this was like widened here. It doesn't necessarily have to be curvy because I get like a lot of things are like blocky like a toy town, but I don't know. Maybe it would take away from what your theme is. Hmm. Okay. Like I said, you did. Looks like you worked on this for like an hour, so great job. I don't know if I could put something like this together in an hour, to be honest with you. Alright, next up, clam. In celebration of the Sakura season, Sakura, I'm probably butchering that. A small shrine has decided to install a shuttle junior coaster in their garden for the whole family to enjoy the natural wonder. Oh, Sakura. Sakura? That sounds better. Sakura sounds. Oh, jeez. Alright, clam. What do we got here? Hmm. Okay. Another long train, 10 cars. Oh, does it go down a little bump there? There's a spike. I like this custom support here over the station exit. I really like the pagoda too. I love the colors, like the blue and the orange. Like they definitely complementary kind of colors, so works well. Is it like a pinkish? Is it pink? Yeah. Salmon. Yeah, I like the sparseness of the trees. Like there's some thought behind the placement of those. Like the dense area over here looks nice. Yeah, kind of a clump. You have a large bit of structure in another one. A little shrine maybe in there. Yep. Oh no, it's a bell. That's cute. It's nice too. The water looks nice as far as how it flows here. Giving me as far as the viewer like there's more to here. It's way. Wow. Yeah, this is cool. I think one of your spoilers was this one right here. A shrine, right? To pay tribute to your ancestors. This is good. Yeah, this is a nice little entry for 7 years of the gameplay, for sure. Is there anything inside this pagoda? Okay, okay, they're like gates. I kind of like that. Yeah, what is it, candy? One of the candy items for the gates. Makes sense. Oh, chose the wrong one. Oh, it's like jelly bean wall. Yeah, jelly bean wall. I think it looks nice for the gates though. For the scale of the peeps. Yeah, like this view here. Like this looks like a gate. I don't know if it would look better if that was, the invisible color in the middle or not. Not sure. Also, like these this Q has this little decorative. Almost reminds me of like some small stones or something. It's not doesn't look as uniform as that. Oh, I can't like find it here. I do wish this blend a little bit better. It could just be like the palette itself, maybe. Hmm. No, it looks worse. Okay. Alright, I need to stop messing up your part, sorry. I do also like this fence here. This like fence from the water's edge to the area over here where you have the shops. Nicely decorative trees. Shop clam. Alright, Cheddar Man and Jan the Man 27. Coma is proud to debut the Junior Boomerang for the 2030 season, 2030, delivering an accessible shuttle coaster experience designed for riders of all ages. Firefly, the first model in the line, showcases our innovative pressure-activated light track PALT or PALT system. As the train progresses along the course, the track responds with dynamic lighting effects that elevate guest excitement and enhance the attraction's visual presence. Ooh. Alright. Ooh, yes, I'm always a fan of these darker parks. It gives me the sense of like the sun is going, oh, what is that? That's cool. I know I looked at this park earlier too, and I love the use. I don't know if this is inspired by Mr. Ande. I think one of his mini contests he did something with a light bulb, if I can recall, that glitched and looked like it turned on and off. But this is really cool. This is, well, I haven't seen it before, so excellent. And these supports right here, this is awesome. Like using the supports that come with the base game, like looks so good. On the back and on this side here, tree is amazing. Also remember, I don't know if anybody saw or not, but these little fireflies right here. I remember finding out I believe they're golf balls from. I don't know how you did this, Cheddar Man, but if I can click on one of these, I might not be able to. I was able to click on fireflies. Look at that. You know, mini golf, 60 trains. I don't know how you did this. And I tried to re-engineer while I was looking or trying to decipher what you did, and I broke it. But I'm not going to do that here. That's such a subtle touch, and hopefully others have seen. If not, I noticed it when I was looking at this. It's just adds that extra effect. Like it's one of my favorite parks just because of that. But nice curvy paths. You can definitely tell the coaster is like the prime visual here. Use of color for like the shrubs and trees is like excellent. The lights glow nicely like these like lollipops. Oh, but no, I'm wrong. It's not a lollipop. Maybe it's a bottom part. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I like the lamps though. Yeah, this is really cool. Really cool, gentleman. And gentleman. I'm not going back in there. What's in there? Now you have piqued my interest. Just people coming in. How did you get them in the park? Let me see. Oh, you put some butterflies on there. The restrooms. PE purchase. Yeah, the butterflies, like those are two. Like that's a lot of people so far in this contest have used these like large animatronics. I think they've been used well here too. Yeah, and this just looks nice, like organic, just like fits, just it sits just right in this area. Custom sign looks cute. No wait time. It's neat. And I don't know if everybody's a fan, but I'm a fan of like the parsing, the pathing with these blocks. Gives it like an added texture. But I kind of want to know how you got the guests in here without seeing where they, because it looks like that's where the guests were coming through. Oh, what's going on down here? They are not happy. What did I find? I'm not sure what's going on there. I think we're Firefly, but they're Hmm. Well, besides that, beautiful entry. Well done. Who's your paint midfielder? Let's see me a little specks of yellow there. Okay, alright. Little lanterns too. I believe these are lamps. That's cool. Is that seen by all the yeah, beautiful. Alright, Magnum. This historic site in Tibet was rezoned and has been converted to an amusement park. The new owner hired a city building company to complete the first phase of the attraction. Built to the most stringent minimum standards required by local authorities, it has been maintained by the owner's two sons, Victor and Yuri. The work enhances the aesthetics of the area and upholds their commitment to the safety of their guests. No visitor has ever been in more than one accident under their watch. One, huh? Oh, oh, it's got the Dodgems music, or like the rock. No, Dodgems would be a different one. Which one's the Dodgers one? More aggressive one than this. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but another one with multiple trains, 8 cars. Okay, where does this start at? Starts here, drops down, under. Okay, so here. I was looking at this with a couple of my friends, and they said these grub cards look like either taco shells or hot dog buns, which I thought was hilarious. Kind of goes under the bridge there. The little break section here doesn't make much sense. Right before you go back to the station. I do like the station a lot. I like the use of the wooden track and the two, like the exits, the separate station and the entrance. This is a really cool effect that you've done. Cloud symmetries here, and the exit and entrance. I'm not sure about the music, but maybe it's just I'm not understanding the theme. So it could just be me, right? I do like this though. I like the use of these slanted pieces. Like this bridge is really nice over the water. These bridges here. Like how it goes under here too. the hill. Not sure what to think about some of the roofing. I feel like this is one theme, and then this might be, it just seems like a little different to me. Might just be like the darker colors they used over here, and then you have lighter colors over here. I do like how the water comes through here and splits though around this building and the rocks. It gives my eyes a very good visual of like following the falls and seeing the details. A lot of trains going. You do have a long queue line, so you need a high throughput. Right? Almost 2,000 per hour. Oh, gotta do it. Pop. Alright. Oh, I mean, you already built this in 3 working game hours? That's impressive, though. I know I wouldn't be able to do that. And your park rating is amazing. How did you get that many guests in 3 game hours? Oh, well, anyway. Alright, Northwest. Watch the in-park messages for the full story. The Great North Woods. An area of lawlessness, untouched beauty, and a wanted criminal? I had so much fun with this entry. Enjoy! Alright, I'd love to hear that. Oh, okay. I was looking for Northwest. Welcome to Bendito's Mosquitoes Wild Chase. Since you're new here, let me fill you in. We're looking for the Bendito Mosquito, a grizzled criminal hiding out in this here woods. He's wanted for grand theft of $8 gazillion, heartbreak, and cyberbullying. Don't ask. Helps bring him to justice. Dot dot dot. Sheriff Jonesy. Wait, and bring me a couple beers, man. Where are you, darn diddly bandito? Oh, man, I wish I would have done that with mine. Oh, when you have multiple, goes through multiple times. How many times it go through? Oh, that's catwalk. 2, okay. I like that, because yeah, you do see a lot of family rides like that go multiple times. I do like the train, too. Leading car. I really love the shape of your little entry here. That's cool. Like you have like the different layers of the soil. That's neat. And like the separation between like, I don't know, it's parking space, and maybe it's behind the scenes where you'd have buildings, right? For like repairs or maintenance or staff or something. But this is cool. Love the footers too, like of these fences that come through here. Wait a second, is that Bandito in there? That's Nina leaving the park. Oh no, we need to help Nina out. There we go. Okay, so we gotta find Bandito. Should I do it the easy way? Is it right there? Oh, we found him. Alright, there we go. What is this? Oh, it's like it broke it down. Station wagon. Ooh, this is really cool. I love your details, Wes. Nice how it goes under the queue there. That's awesome. I need to get better at this too, like just making the queue lines more organic looking or feel. This is a really nice view here. You have like some water coming. That's cool. Coming down here, good flows around. Now, where's the water stop though? Use of gears too for the chain hill. That's nice. Yeah, the water just stops there, but it still looks nice though, going through here like a theme. It's a nice entry. That's very nice. I like it a lot. Oh, it's a bear. Was it the Cheshire cat? Is it a bear? That's cool. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got X official. TLDR. Rotate. Top left down right. I assume it's TLDR, but I could be wrong. Peter and Junior get a special delivery from Timu. We start unpacking immediately. Now they can invite all their friends over. But remember, one rotation too many, and there could be problems. So rotate with caution. Okay. I wish I would have recorded my live reaction to, because I've seen this one. A brief look through all these. Alright, so we got Junior. Oh, what's in that huge crate? Picnic table. That's actually it's a really neat picnic table. Peter. It's following here all the way from Giant. Build a ride. Please rotate. This is a nice backyard though. You have a little bike. Picnic looks nice. What's this? I'm not sure what that is, but maybe a soccer ball or usually you see kids with like a backyard just the balls laying around everywhere. I know my boys, two boys have balls and Hot Wheels and different construction equipment. Alright, so we're unpacking. This is great. So what's this guy? I hope I don't miss a bolt. Junior, I can't make sense of the instruction there. This is awesome. Like this is like it's nice how it just sits off to the side. It's not like what do you say, in block, it's like on a curve, right? It's so organic. This is nice. And move the trampoline out of the way. Oh yeah, here we go. People at the picnic table. There you go. Just, oh yeah, hey look, there's a bolt in the grass. I like the lights too. This is really good. It's just like a festive like time where showing off your new coaster you made for your son. Be a glitch over there maybe, but Monty. It's just a fish wound. I think I know where that bolt should have been. Coasters around. He's worried more about the coasters than Monty who's bleeding out. Oh man. Solex, this is one of my favorites. I mean, it always been a dream, like, to make a coaster in your backyard, right? But this is awesome. Well, ambulance too. The ambulance is nice. This is nice. And I believe when I looked at this, these people are just regular guests, and they are angry. They have to pick up, I guess, this guy because he found a bolt. But yeah, there it is. And that's a nice touch, actually. So Alex, that's you separate the track there, and then you just there he goes. Wonder if anybody else saw that. They probably did. Looks like that was planned, right? Excellent job, man. Oh, I'm in round two, I guess, huh? Okay. So what's this one? I'll just briefly go through it. So TallJK26, that's me. Inspired by cyberpunk aesthetic, enjoy the ride on Glowstick. Experience this neon coaster by the shore during a rainy night in the futuristic city. I know. I think a lot of players I've seen in Discord don't listen to music or the music that is in the game, but I chose this music because I thought it was futuristic like. I know in my last Cyberpunk there was a large RCC that I put many hours into. I did the land texture on the buildings. I kind of want to do that again. Also, I think a quick way if you do a darker theme to make buildings is just by using the void color and attaching scenery items. And also like the palette that I created in the past, like the neon glow of it. Did not know that Cheddar Man was going to do something like, a dark too, but I think he had some excellent work. Uh, Also, like the minis because I can put a lot more details in, as time is valuable for me, just in everything as far as life. But so I put like Jana Man sleeping over here, guy drowning in the waves, but a bunch of people that I kind of interact with in Discord. It's like 30 waving everyone's swimming in quotations, and yeah, yeah. This is what do you call it? The epic entry I thought for the inverted coaster. The Kraken and the submarine was amazing. And I put Brew on the water yet because he's not washed up yet. He's doing amazing work. I really like. I just want to point out like I like the beach chairs I did here. I don't know if what others thought, but I thought they turned out decent. Um, like the Winter Wild Mouse, I think I used in some invisible colors. Look better, I guess, farther away than maybe up close. But, um, yeah. So And yeah, put a little scene in here. I I know Chitterman on his was talking about like why I put him, Banana Fat, and 73 together. And I believe it was, I thought there were some comments about like the one spoiler I did as far as like, is it the palette or whatever, so I just threw them all in one scene. But yeah, I think I have Wes in here. Yeah, Wes is taking a photo of these two who did an epic entry. At least I thought in the last, was it RCC? Yeah, for the reverser coaster. I loved their entry. And at the center, like pavilion area, was inspired by Chugger's last entry. But yeah, I had fun with this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Gotta rate myself. Alright. So we have Zwini. So I'm not sure what to say. No story. Sorry if I butchered your name or username. Let's just use it. Let me see what you got going on. Techno. Very textured. That was my first impression when I looked at this. I do really love the entryway here too. It says ruin, which makes sense with all the ruin pieces. It's the ride called Lost. So Lost in the Ruins, maybe? Lost. Maybe it's just a thrown out there, you know. Maybe it's a mining, like a ruin that they're mining here. There's a boss. Yeah, I like the grayscale, like works nice. I got extra track here for transferring a new or the additional train on. I don't know about the blue though. I think this red works, or rust color, I guess you'd say, works nice. I like how it goes over top of this entrance. Not sure about the blue. It could just be me. We also did this in two working year hours, whatever, which is it's impressive. There's a lot of scenery items in that amount of time, and they don't look like sporadic. Looks like you had some intention for sure. So some beefy supports. Oh yeah. And they all have ladders for easy access to the track. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know if this is your first one or not. I'm not sure. As far as entries, I'm not very good at keeping track. But yeah, if you can do this in like 2 working hours of the game, then like yeah, I'd love to see what you could do in like 30, 60, on a larger scale. Try to put a lot of detail. Looking forward to that for sure. All right, who we got next here? Oh, okay, that was round 2. Round 3. All right, we got Big Al. An old mill town turned logging museum builds a roller coaster to draw new visitors. Okay, so we did like the caterpillar. Sorry, ladybird trains. Wait, ladybird? You know, I never really read that correctly then. Ladybird. Hmm. I always thought it was like a bug or something. Okay, ladybug, maybe? Or. Did do 2 rounds there? Yeah. Cool, that's fun. I like this a lot. I like the how it weaves them back, goes underneath here, and then weaves back. Yeah, this is really cool, Big Al. I love this. I mean, all the dynamite, I guess, what, mining town, right? So they're using dynamite to mine. It works really well with the barrels here, and I love this intricacy of these supports. That texture looks great under there. That gives it such a three-dimensional feel. And you guys do some amazing work with this, you know, what, 2D game. It's even like loading the train, really cool. I don't know how to help. Look busy. Yep, looking down. Okay. Here's some more supports like, who was it? Gentleman used. Gentleman. I like these two, the sunken supports here. This looks really cool. Doesn't glitch. And looks like you underlaid the single coaster, which I think works really well, especially this curve. But it gives it a little bit more beef to it, so it almost looks like, what do you call it, a twister train track? I don't know if I have it. It looks like that V shape, right? The V shape, I think. Which I think actually looks really well here. It looks really nice. This is a nice section too, the water. Use of these stairs too works really well with this building. This looks really cool. It's amazing what you guys can do with like these simple shapes and make them look elegant. Shrubbery looks nice. These curved paths look excellent. Like these peeps love the fence, as do I. What are these pieces? Oh, okay, 2 like broken wheels. Anything in the barn? Whoa. Oh, bathroom? Oh, you can go in there, okay. Okay, so the broken wheels are like broken stairs almost, or like, that's unique. Joe Slug, and then you have this over. I like the creativity of the awning there. They're just using mine train track. Which is nice too. Yeah, this is a cool entry. This working out. Man, this is hard to vote. Alright, here for inspo. A Frankenstein project by a madman using only the materials on hand. Its junior coaster travels through a mountain of old tires and scrap before passing through an actual stranded pirate who has been used as a prop for the past 4 years. Alright. train. You guys have these long trains, long cars. Okay, goes me once. How many times go? Ooh, 3 times. There's a lot to see. So if I was on this ride, I would want to go 3 times through so I could see all the different scenes. Treasure hunter. Find the captain's gold. Okay. I really like the mountain. Like, I think this use of objects looks good. It's one random white diamond. Like the ladder too. This is a nice little touch. I do love how it goes through that little building and under like this opening here is really cool. I mean, I think that you have a lot of variance in the trees here. Like this section is nice. I mean, over here, it's really varied over here, but I think it's kind of like the theme, right, of your pirate. So it kind of makes sense to me, like the theme of the ride. But it is a lot of different trees and bushes. I mean, yeah, the colors, I think they work well. Like from this view, for sure, they work. I like the use of diagonals too. I really like this use of diagonals. It's the first time I noticed that it says water on there. But yeah, the station looks cool. I like how you have this built out with this top track for like add a touch of detail. The edges look nice. Looks nice. Nice job. Not sure. I mean, is this your first one? Awesome. And also, year 9, like, man, you guys are you built so fast. Alright. Law 69. I built Woodstock Express from Dorney Park. Okay. Oops. Very cute, for sure. Like how you lined it out with the hedges. I actually like this nice touch. Now this must go several rounds, right? Yeah, 2. I should have looked sooner, but I'm not sure. I imagine this is similar to the actual ride. I did not look, but I think the landscaping looks nice though. Like I think sometimes it can work like subtle. for like painting. The only thing I think I can nitpick here, lol 69, is the how many guests are in here? Oh my gosh. But it's hard. Like I know for me too, my part got really heavy, so I had to like remove all the guests and like have it run for like an hour or two. Oh, it didn't look too packed, but it's hard sometimes. Everybody likes this Woodstock Express, you know? Yeah, low nausea, I mean, great family ride. Mr. Bungle, no story submitted, is next. Okay. We got a train. For some reason, I'm looking at the ladybug car behind. Oh, it's because it's like stacked. The Evergreen. These rubber tires, rubber tires. Wait, these rubber tires go the whole way? On the up and down sections. Interesting. They're not over here. Like how this marries up with the station here, as far as like the wooden fences and roofs. I think this area looks really nice. Statue looks well placed. They going on this bridge, or that's where they come into the park. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a cute little ride. Mr. Bungle? Oh my gosh, that's a long story. Penetrate maybe? Oh man, sure, I'm gonna do, I don't know if I should, short version. A Familia funicular coaster contrived conveniently around an antiquarian anachronistic manorial megastructure. We're gonna do a short version. Alright. Ooh. remember my first look at, well, my first pass at this. I really like the palette color. Like, it's almost like you're looking at a vintage photograph, right? And also even like the park entrance, that just marries together nicely with these castle like walls or posts, and then it marries well with it. Like this building is awesome. Love the music. How many trains do we have for this one? 4 trains. I think there's 4 stations. Oh, even though like to use like the generic, yeah, you use log cabin. But I think it like it almost works well to me with this large centerpiece. It was a little hard for me to follow, but it's my first pass when I look at the trains. But I really like the central piece. The map texturing on the outside looks really cool. Like this void use of color. Yeah, I'd love to see you expand on this on a larger scale, like for an RCC. Ta-da! It's painted. He looks so tired. Wait, is he tired? Yeah, he's tired, but he's like overtired. He's like excited. Wait, how many animations is he doing? Or is it just a regular guest? Yeah, he's like, he's jumping so high, but then he's like so. What how he did that? Yeah, I love the sound. The sound just gives me the vibes of this whole atmosphere you're doing here. I want, yeah, I definitely want to see you expand on this, like on a bigger stage. If I mean, if that strikes your fancy, but I think I'm getting tired. Oh, okay, Sydney. Please give. Oh, sorry. Mine Shaft Rescue is a favorite ride of many at Pine Valley Park. Riders join rescue response, searching for hikers lost near the old silver mine. Search the forest, take a thrilling dive into the bowels of Pine Ridge. Okay. Wait a second. It's like a, it's almost like the front car is the back. The back. Okay, so you do this in 3 working years. 2 long 12-car trains. But where are the guests? Why is no one riding? 92 guests, but where are they? Looking for burger. I really like this conveyor belt. That's cool. For the chain lift section. I would say the one thing I could say would be like vary the trees and maybe the colors. They include another type of tree to different color, kind of like increase the. Oh, these guests are taking pictures. Why are they taking pictures? Why are they watching Minecraft? Well, get on the ride. Don't just watch it. Yeah, it's one thing like that, and like ground texture. You're doing some ground texture coloring or mismatching, which is good. But yeah, if you can add some more variants of the trees and or bushes as far as color. But you might have, maybe you didn't have a lot of time to. Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I like what is going though. Just I would say if you have more time, expand on this for sure. Um, and if yeah, it's your first time, thanks for joining. Techno Kiwi 91, no story submitted. All right, I think this is the last one. Let's see. Yes, Techno Kiwi 91, you're the last. No story. Jerklink, waving. Jerklink, you're dressed like a tiger. Okay, what we got here? Like the colorful train cars? Oh, there's more than once. I like the faster chain speed. I should do that. I should have done that. Also, I really like the use of this fence work. Like, to me, it works as far as tying this together. This section's like very layered and lush with. It's almost themed. Like I feel like this is like themed. Like maybe a walking garden. You don't walk through it. You walk kind of like it's kind of behind, but I like this a lot. I always love when people use these too. Like that's yeah, food carts. Yeah, it's a nice little awning. I like that with the shrubbery on top. The growth. And this playset. This is. I mean, this play area is really fun. At least the scenes. Some monster trucks waving at selling titties over there. Jan, I'm stuck and can't get down. Yeah, that's pretty good. As far as like him holding on for dear life. I'm coming, Jan. I don't know. I don't know. I don't agree with this guess. In that case, I think this slide looks pretty cool. I mean, this is a neat little section. Like I remember, like yeah, growing up with these type of wheels, the power trip effect. I think this is nicely done too. There's nice little rocking horses there. Yeah, this is nice. I'm curious. So this must have been proxy pathing or whatever. That's why they don't go over here. Hmm. Yeah. Very cute entry tag, the kiwi. Very, very nice. Wacky worm. The only nitpicky thing I say is like these areas seem sectioned off from the coaster. They kind of don't mesh with it, but that's a nitpick. I mean, theme parks kind of have like their own little sections, right? So good work though. I like the details. All right. Did it. Hopefully this recording turned out okay for everybody's viewing pleasure then. Um, we'll wrap this up. I'll try to do this more for the contests in the future. It, I think is much better for live reaction and kind of saves my fingers from typing all the time. So, see you next time.